Hi, my work at the district municipality of Altambo. My name is Janina Medrano. I am 32 years old. I work at the district municipality of Altambo from 2019 to date. And my positions is administrative assistants. These are the different offices where I have worked. My first office was the collections sub-management, where I learned a great deal about the systems that I used public service, documents, draftings, and other functions in the SARS, basics administrative procedures, rules, taught to all new staff. Later I was transferred to another workplace, this time to revenues management, where I was learners more about municipalities, taxations, drafting resolutions of tax matters, officials, letters sent to the fiscal control, appeals submitted by user, and I was also trained in topics related to the sections procedures. I also worked at the works of management route many times areas where I understands and grabs the hard works carried out by the labor staff. I had to beat its field work together, work them and resolve the various needs that have been required by the populations. Many improvements had been made in the district before I joined this unit. Afterwards, I served to the territorial development management, where I helped the positions of secretary. My functions consists mainly of drafts, international documents, including reports, letters, memorandums, and other documents related to the was records. Everything must be registered in the documents processing system, and I can ensure that every word records is properly filed. I returned to work at the works sub-management as secretary. When I arrived at my workplace, I turned out that there was a large amount of documents waiting for immediate response. My difficulty was that I did not have any models to provide the corresponding solutions. However, this need not stop my from looking for solutions and resolves everything of times. This is how I'm managed to fulfill of requirements from the different offices and users, so that their procedures continued. Here I learned at technical files, valuations of different works, and analytic reports and are included in the various projects that will be executed according to the granted the light consists of, as well as other functions aside to my positions. I ought to highlight that as these procedures sub updates to regulars. I also work at the legal advanced management, where I also studied legal topics and preparing legal reports according to the controversy that exists regarding a certain matter. Complex cases may be analyzed is department and might collaborate in their resolutions when necessary. I request maternity leaves and thus weeks of August 2025 since the last days was crucial for the birth of my baby. She was born on September 4, 2025, and either my name is Luciana. According to the lives granted, I stopped working for a period of 3 months as established by law. Before my life periods over, I required vacations that were all to me, and I decided to take them stamps Mortimer current for my beloved daughter because I could not live her years a few months. After she was born, I was holding on the thought of how she was with love afternoon. With time I am going to churches every moment with her, and dimensions and going to be capes forever. In January of the current year, some nights markers the returns to my days after my vacation period was granted in complete January and reverse the responsible to return to works these times and the General Secretary of these offices into reference my two performs my duties in the central archives areas of the municipality. Currently, I am working in these offices where I am still learning a lot, and this is helping with my academic and professional growth. The functions that is performance are the following. I am in charge of the documents transferred to the year 2021. Here all organized unites on the municipality, small summoners, their respective finance units was contained in clouds, documents in south and rivers, and files shared that developed in perfection conditions. I take shares of revenues each finance unit in the light here a verified case, missing documents, correlational, insert documents, extreme dates, number, for sheets, documents, classification, goods conditions of the license unit, and how the spins should be raised. When there are the observations, I proceed to the communicate with a person in charge of each organized unit. There are responsibilities of and resolve the observations issued by mid unit a reasonable time. Discussions could be complete in the last that a week if a requirements are met. Once the observations may be results approach the carried of the final reviews, when I find everything in order, the prints, the reports, and teach the completed forms which must be signed by the immediate supervisor. I manage and this information in a database where I can look at and the various documents in and reviews by the different organized units. This greatly facilitates the process when we are asked to find any document to improve its information. It also helps use prepared statistics, charts, and identify which organs unite have not completed with submitting their files units with these documents, which must be kept under the custody of the central archives were completed with the provisions on the current regulation in South the binational archives. New standards have been established to improve documents management. This is the summary of the year I have been working at the municipality in the different offices when I have learned many topics that have allowed to me have a different visions and clear work professionality. Today I feel satisfied working here and I finance my assignations. That is false. My work has been recognized by my superiors, and I will continue contributions to the institution's development. Thank you.